What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. So glad everyone's here to join me for another Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. Now, you know we do a video every day of the week, but on Tuesdays, these are dedicated to days where I tell you about bullet points as to why I love or like a particular title when it gets to hit the table. But yeah, we do a video every day of the week, and we are a for fun, non-monetized, non-backed channel. So please show us a little support by subscribing and letting us know that this is something you appreciate. Now, as far as today goes, you know what? Before anything else sails away any further, I think we should just dive right in and find out what's going on. So why don't you join me down the table, my friends, and I will tell you what it is that I enjoy about Francis Drake. That's right, Francis Drake. I've enjoyed this historically themed and inspired sandbox game for quite some time now. And this is a game of pickup and delivery, of exploration, naval combat, piracy, and privateering. And it is as fun as all that sounds. I find this game to be a well-balanced game of resource management, especially with things like building your ship, your crew, guns, trade material, all before you even start to set sail in this game. And right there from the get-go, challenging you to figure out a balance for your resources that you're going to have to manage for the rest of that turn is not an easy task. And it's the first step in a little bit of anxiety, I think, in this game, especially with the more players that you have around the table. Now, as far as time goes, this game has a strict 3-turn limit. I enjoy that. I like how it brings things together in such a tight format. Now, during each of these turns, I like that it's divided into 2 different areas. Now, as I mentioned, you do have to set things up. You are on a resource hunt at the beginning of it in your first part. And your second part of that turn is setting sail. What are you going to do while you're out at sea? Are you going to pick up goods and deliver them? Are you going to hunt pirate ships? Are you going to be a pirate? Are you going to attack the mainland? There are so many options here in this game that's why it's a great sandbox resource style of an experience, of a tabletop adventure to have. Everything in this game looks gorgeous. I enjoy games that have great components, good boards and cards, pieces and chits, pawns, meeples, whatever a game has. If it looks good, like this does, then I enjoy it because it makes me want to look at the board. I enjoy looking at what's down on the table. And this does a good job. It doesn't cut any corners on the components at all, which I think you've been seeing in some of these photos that I've been putting up. And I do think that when a game has good components, it's worth mentioning. Now, I have to be upfront, I've never played this game fully with more than 3 active players at the table. However, something that I have seen a lot of other reviewers talk about when it comes to this title is that although it does ramp up the playtime experience, a full table of 5 players is actually, it seems, preferred by most players. That's something I like. 5 is a good number. Most games have a cutoff of 4, but having a 5 as a cutoff always excites me a little bit, especially when you don't have to buy the 5th player part as an expansion. And you don't for this. You don't. It just naturally plays up to 5. So it is good to hear that I haven't seen any bad reports, other than the time increase, when it comes to 5 players around the table. Just a report that it plays better in most players' experience. Now, I know with 3, I prefer 3. And that's the max that I've played with so far. So it looks like they may be correct, but I'll have to get back to you on that one personally. Yeah, overall, this is exactly what they wanted this to be. This is a really fun, historically based game with sandbox options of how to get your victory points. It all comes together really beautifully, and me and the guys have never once had a dull time around the table when we're playing Francis Drake. So, what historically themed games do you enjoy? Let us know. Let's start this discussion down in the comments section. Thank you, everyone. I'm your buddy Big John here, G for Two Gun Pixel presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here.